Cheers to Santa Claus.
I love Christmas, Jack.
I know you do, Shay. And I've got a question for you to start the podcast up.
A Christmas question?
A Christmas question.
Merry jingles.
Merry jingle jangle. Shay, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No. It's a movie set at Christmas.
What would you define as a Christmas movie?
A movie about Christmas.
Oh, so not set at the time of Christmas?
Lots of movies are set at Christmas. I wouldn't classify them all as just being a Christmas movie. Just because the setting's Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie. It's just a setting.
Okay.
So if I went to space for 2 minutes of my Infinity War adventure in Marvel, would you say it's a space movie?
No.
It's part space movie.
Something
part
like...
and many other things.
Yeah, it's an action film. Die Hard's an action film with the setting of
Christmas.
I would personally say it is a Christmas film, just so I can avoid other Christmas films. I would much prefer to watch Die Hard around Christmas than Home Alone.
True. And I'd also say it's a Christmas movie at the end of the day to avoid an argument.
Hey, argument resolved. Just fine.
You're right, it is a Christmas movie, person who's a Die Hard fan about Die Hard being a Christmas movie guy.
Yeah, that's an easy way to get out of that argument. It's just,
Yes,
John
you're
McClane,
correct.
yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yak.
Yippee-ki-yay.
By the buckets.
Any favourite Christmas movies?
Elf, obviously.
Yeah. Of course.
What else can I say? Will Ferrell's the best at everything he does.
I mean, he's iconic. He's great.
He is. He's iconic. He's a classic now. That's 20 years.
Yeah, wow.
That's how cars work. I
don't
know much about cars, but I know when it's been 20 years, it makes it a classic.
That is a classic car. That's a classic film. I'm a fan of The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
I like you and everyone else under the blue moon. And like me and everyone else under the blue moon. We're kind of basic bitches with Christmas movies.
Not as bad as my brother who likes The Polar Express.
I haven't seen The Polar Express.
Don't see it.
I know Tom Hanks is in it.
A CGI version of Tom Hanks is in it.
He's in it.
It is.
And that's all and it's a train movie.
You should love that film, but it's very boring.
I think it clashed with my Thomas ideology.
Yeah. Just watch your Thomas Christmas specials.
Oh, obviously. At the end of seasons 1, 2, and 3, we get Christmas specials.
There's been some great TV shows with some great Christmas specials. The first one that comes to mind is Futurama with evil robot Santa.
True. Every cartoon pretty much under the blue moon, if it's coming out at Christmas time, it's got a Christmas episode.
Yeah, Simpsons had some great ones.
Yeah, pretty much even like the only like one season shows, you know. I didn't want to say Phineas and Ferb, but it's like for some reason the first show that came to my mind. I was like, if it was releasing at Christmas, then it was getting a Christmas episode.
Of course. It's weird to think that those animators were working on that in like June.
Like, hey guys, it's coming out at like December 21.
Yeah.
Suppose we'll do a Christmas movie episode.
Yeah.
And a movie, fuck it.
6 Christmas episodes and a movie. That's what I want.
That's what I need. Come on, Dibney.
Come on, bring back Turner and Hooch and give it a Christmas special.
I would pay to get Turner and Hooch Christmas specials.
It's not that
I have a lot of money.
Yeah,
I can pay Josh Peck and a Hooch to wear a Hooch helmet of Christmas.
Yeah.
Whatever that's called, a hat.
A Santa hat.
Yeah.
A little
Hooch hat.
Hooch hat.
Hooch Santa hat. Hooch.
That would be...
Turner and Hooch.
Oh, we love it. And that would be the greatest gift that we could get this year, would be Disney announcing it's back. When you think of other great presents you've got over the years, Shay, what do you think of?
Well, if I can get Turner and Hooch Christmas specials for Christmas, I would put that at the top of my list.
Absolutely.
But you're saying that's the best I've ever gotten? Is that what you asked?
Yeah, that's...
The best I've ever gotten is a really hard one. I think of all the bad ones.
Hit me with some bad ones while we're here.
No, I just thought of bad ones. I didn't think... when Shay thinks of Christmas, he doesn't think, oh, this is a great time.
You do have a tumultuous relationship with the Christmas spirit.
I do. I lack it.
You do?
I lack a lot of Christmas spirit. It's a reason to spend money on people that don't need things that they want.
It is.
Jack says, I want this for Christmas. And I'm like, well, fine, now I have to buy it for you, you fuck. That's my reaction every time.
That is. It's from a place of love, ladies and gentlemen, but it's still annoyed that he has to do it.
I have to leave my house and find that one thing that you like.
Ugh, what a chore.
Ugh.
Sorry,
right before Christmas.
Quick attention. Is that volume high enough? I didn't know.
It's like all the way beyond the circle.
Okay, good. Sorry, I was just checking.
But the best thing... I can't actually think of the best thing I would have gotten. Christmas is a blur to me. I once got a Lego set that was set in the ocean. That was pretty cool. But I think I got a bike one year, my first bike. I'll never forget, there's like photos of it. I don't have the photos on me. I'm not a photo guy. But I just remember being like, waking up and be like, oh, bloody hell, I hope Santa came for me. And then I get out there and I'm like, is that the motherfucking bike?
Is that a 2-wheeled bicycle?
No, it's that it's training wheels, and I remember. I was young enough to still be allowed to wear training wheels.
And
they lived in the house for ages after I was done with them. They were just around. I was like, they're my training wheels.
They're like a little plaque of like remembering the great times you had on that training wheel bike.
It was a bike, Jack. Just because it had training wheels doesn't make it a training wheel bike. Like Die Hard being set at Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
No, it is a bike.
It's a bike nonetheless with some accessories.
Well, if you went bowling and put the bumper lanes up, is that still bowling?
Yeah, it's
I guess
just
so.
You've just changed the environment a little.
You just had a little help.
Yeah.
But you still bowled.
You changed the settings a little bit on the bowling game.
You still somehow got gutter ball, so...
Well, it's because I kept throwing them over in the other lane.
You can't help that.
I'm strong and blind. What's the best present you ever got?
Well, you mentioned Lego before. I think that might have been one of my best Christmas presents. There's two that stand out. Two big Lego presents.
What?
One was a Mars rover that I remember taking me all day. Like, I disappeared to my room. I got it the morning of.
That sounds like my Christmases.
And then all day was just building this Mars Lego rover and worked tirelessly. Mum brought in food and drink. She was like, my boy has disappeared. He's got to make this. Went full autistic. I was like, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving until this is done.
I ain't fucking leaving, Dawn. I need to finish my rover. That's what you said. You said that at 7 years old. I heard it. That brunt.
This would have been about 12, 13.
I was lowballing.
I had a bit more. I had better vocabulary by then instead of just swearing at my mother.
You're going through your weird teen years.
I was angsty. I had a Mars rover to build.
Yeah.
I worked tirelessly on it and then had it for like... And there were so many intricate parts of it. There was moving parts, the door lifted up, all this kind of stuff.
COD Lego's cool.
And had it at the end of my bed, sort of like on the ground at the end of my bed. And I got up one morning so excited to play with it. And I'd left it there, and I jumped off my bed and just destroyed it. And there's a thing with Lego, is that once it's put all together, it's really hard to put back together if you break it, kind of thing.
Yeah, once you take them out of their very designated packagings, it's practically impossible.
It is.
Where is that little part that I had that's half built in the side over there?
Why is there not a tech support, or like a Lego support, where you can send them your broken Lego and they fix it for you?
So, yeah, mate, you were definitely missing that A47 brick. It was yellow. I know, it's a tough one. There's only one in the actual set, and you must have just disappeared off the face of the earth, mate.
Yeah, mate, it's a tough one.
Us bloody Lego guys, we got you though. We know how to treat your Lego right.
We got that A74 yellow brick for you, mate.
Yeah, mate, no stress over here on our end. It's going to be about 47 days shipping fees though. You know how it works.
Thank you, sir. Whatever you need.
That's a credit card.
That's a credit card.
Thank you, Lego.
Cheers, mate. Another Lego present was actually from my ex, who got me like the Hogwarts Castle Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Unreal.
But then probably like my standout one, and it was from a random person. Mum and Dad used to manage motels, and we had a Microsoft rep that would stay there every like month kind of thing.
Cool.
And then randomly, like the week before Christmas, he was like, "Oh, this is for you guys," and he gave us an Xbox 360 just from Microsoft. Yeah.
Could they give me a fucking laptop, dude? I already got an Xbox.
Yeah, but I didn't have a 360 at the time. I had a PlayStation 2 probably still.
Now you're an Xbox loser.
Yeah.
He changed you.
He did. I played Gears of War 2. That was my first game on the Xbox 360. And played that for a very long time. Bought a PS4. Bought an Xbox Series X. Bought a PS5. I'm all over the place. I'm bi-console sexual. I'll take anything.
And we have a Switch.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh, boy.
That's our little cuck. The Switch likes to watch.
If anything, the PlayStation 5 likes to watch.
It does.
It does.
I don't want to give it a gem. I don't know what it is. It's just a beast.
It is a beast.
It's very hot. Very hot.
Yeah, and he only rocks up for like special occasions. He's like, it's fucking Christmas, buckle up.
Yeah, play some Ratchet and Clank there, mate. Want to play some Persona 5?
I bloody do.
Why is he so bloody Australian? He's made in Japan.
I don't know. He's like, hi, boys want to play Persona 5.
Persona 5, very good.
It killed my family.
Oh, no.
God damn it, Persona 5. Why are you killing people's families?
No, don't change my heart.
That's for the Persona 5 fans out there. Something we talk about every day, I think.
I think so. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. That's best presents.
Yeah.
That is best presents. How about you ask me for a present I've always wanted that I clearly haven't gotten? Is that something that I have heard you say earlier today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's something that's always been on your dream list of things you wanted?
My dream list of things I've always wanted, being Shay, that is me. It's an obvious one for anyone that really knows me. Yeah. It's Boko, the Thomas the Tank Engine diesel, which goes for a lot of money these days. A lot of money.
How much would it have been back in the day?
$25.
$4.50.
Probably less.
Boy duty. I
asked for him every year. I was like, Santa, number one. I used to number my Christmas list. Yeah. Everyone used to have a ranking system. You'd be like, Boko, superpowers, a new bike. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Without training wheels.
No training wheels. And then I was like, Boko. Every year I was like, why is Boko not coming? I'd circle him because every time you buy the Thomases, they come with like a thing where you could get. You're like, hey, look at all the other trains we've got, and you're like, what? I want all these fucking trains. And I always circle Boko. I'd be like, come on, guys, it's Boko. Give me Boko.
So that was the wooden
train series.
Yeah.
Yes, the wooden trains. I'm a big Boko fan. You know. Hopefully all the fans out there are like, we've got to hunt down a Boko for Shay, because he won't spend the money on it himself.
Send it to our mansion, please.
And I will take all other wooden engines you've got.
Oh, please do. How much do they cost nowadays, Shay?
Too much. They are collector's items these days.
Yeah, in our budget that we gave each other for Christmas presents this year, it was well outside that budget.
It was, and I don't want you to get it for me. It's a job for somebody else. It's my family. Pick it up. What about you, Jack? What's something you've always wanted that never got?
My dream present. I wanted ever since I was a kid, and I never got. We were too poor to afford it, or just couldn't find it. A green machine. Always wanted one. I hate
going to the rich kid's house and they have a green machine, and they know how to drift, and you're like, I'm just learning. It's got 3 wheels.
I crashed in it. My knee.
It always come off the sides of green machines, even though their wheels were way too big.
Yeah.
You try and do the cool drift where you just, like, ream the wheel, and it goes, like, tsh, and you could hear, like, the weird plastic wheels on it, like, scrape it along the brick.
Oh, it was a sound I'll remember till the day I die.
Yeah, because I nearly died.
Oh, and it was pure envy I felt every time I saw one. I was like, those bastards.
And envy is the colour of green.
It's all connected. And I feel like it would flip a lot. I feel like if you went too hard, you would just completely flip it. It was almost like an F1 crash kind of thing.
Less fire.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of fire.
Usually you go grey machine around Christmas, and in Australia, Christmas is hot.
Yeah,
so you could spark
40
up.
degrees in good old country towns.
Yeah. It cooks up back there. The cows in the bloody farms nearly turned into not raw beef.
That
Cooked beef.
Your pavlova's bloody melted as soon as you walk outside.
Bloody pavs or bloody. I mean, my Christmas pud's almost out-twisted, put it in my bellies.
Cheeky bloody mozzies buzzing by trying to get a bite of the food.
Yeah, well, I'll get out of here, Moz.
Merry Christmas, Moz.
I love how we are talking about Christmas every once in a while. You just have to drop that. Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas episode, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Everybody, hey, everybody, it's Christmas. Happy Christmas Day.
Everybody, and Merry Christmas. From your childhood and going and experiencing Christmas, did you ever do Christmas light looking?
Yeah. At one point it was magical, and then at one point it was a nuisance. And
at one point also you're blown away by how much effort people put into it. And then it's just kind of sad. It's just like, oh, they spent hours on this. Like, good on them, because it's spreading joy, it's spreading cheer. There was a particular place in my hometown that was like a little ways out of town, and they would deck their whole like driveway up to their house kind of thing.
Yeah, we had a lot of people like that.
It was just insane. Like,
it's like they live for summer. As much as it sounds wrong, in Australia, summer means hot Christmas. Everywhere else, for some reason, cold Christmas, winter, snowy, white Christmas. That's the word. But here, no, it's just it gets dark at night, and there's lights up, and we have reindeer and stuff. You see it during the day. Those motherfucking reindeer and Santa and all that fake snow look hot as fuck.
And anytime anyone puts up like a cardboard cutout of Santa, within 3 days it's faded from the hot Australian sun. It's like, that's not Santa anymore. That's just a bit of cardboard.
That's probably some wet cardboard.
Oh yeah, it's rain. It's summer.
It's summer. It's like it's gotten that like weird heat sweat to it.
Yeah.
Like anything's left out in the blistering heat, it gains some kind of sogginess.
Some random moisture from nowhere.
Yeah, it's like, why is it wet?
It's dried
So
cardboard,
hot.
but there was still molecules of moisture in there, and the Australian sun just ripped it out of there.
Bloody Christmas lights seeing people.
Oh.
It's like people's whole lives, though, so, you know. Don't want to shit on their lives too much, but it's a waste of fucking time. It's like set up your house with Christmas decoration. Don't care for it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a nuisance.
I don't mind I don't mind a Christmas tree. I think that's always nice. You sort of do your tinsel, you do little baubles. That's kind of fun.
It's a
you
time.
bloody Grinch.
It's a time filler. It's a Christmas time filler.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Christmas, so.
No,
So everything Christmas annoys me.
Did you ever do like the Christmas stockings over the fireplace, even though you can't put the fire on in summer?
Yeah, we just chuck them on like the fucking the inbuilt fire.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a fireplace. We weren't rich.
Oh no.
We had a fire. Whatever that was.
We had a bonfire that we just throw stockings on.
We just attach them to the flames. It was so raw and hot.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, we had stockings and stuff,
Yeah.
but it was always a disappointment. It was always whatever like riffraff that Santa, air quotes, could find. You know, it was always just like bloody some chocolate frogs out in the supermarket. He just pulled in. He's like, "Fuck, I forgot about Shay again." No, there's some melted chocolate frogs I got though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Shay.
Did you leave cookies and milk out for Santa?
Yeah, and now at this point in my adulthood, I'm like, what a waste of food.
What do you mean,
What
Shay?
kind of asshole, Santa,
Yeah.
air quotes, goes around eating half the food you leave out for him?
He's got a lot of cookies to eat.
Yeah, but he could have just left a note saying, "Hey guys, I didn't touch any this year. Feel free to eat them in the morn."
I'm on a diet. Mrs. Claus is asking me to cut down on my weight.
Yeah, but the guy only has to eat once every year.
True.
So he's only fat for one day, and then he can just slim up the rest.
I mean, yeah, probably goes to CrossFit or something.
I'm sure Santa goes across. He shaves on like the New Year's Eve. He's like, gotta look sharp.
Gotta look sharp for the next year. I mean, it probably takes him a year to fill out that beard properly.
And he's ripped, and then he's like one night only. He's just like, right, and let the gut loose.
Give me those cookies.
Sluts.
Question for you.
Yeah, me.
Do you think you could catch Santa?
Yeah, I think I caught him one day.
Oh, yeah?
Not in my house, in the sky.
Okay.
To this day, I still believe I saw it, and it wasn't a plane. No fucking way was it a plane. And I got out of the car after we'd been out on Christmas Eve at a friend's party thing, and I was a child. Oh man, I have some bad Christmas memories actually. I remember Shrek. Some guy was dressed up as Shrek at a party, and he chased me one night. That was terrifying.
That's not very Christmassy.
That just come back to me. I don't know why Shrek was at this Christmas party. But I got out of the car from this other Christmas party. God damn, I was a famous kid.
Wow,
and
that's
I
a lot.
got out of the car and I looked up at the sky. It's a real starry night. And I was like, what the fuck is in the sky? Is that Santa? Got him.
Seen it.
To this day, I still believe I seen something in the sky. And it wasn't a plane. And
was
it
too
probably
close.
wasn't fucking Santa.
Did it look like it had reindeer riding, or was
It
just...
looked like something was moving up there. Didn't look like a plane.
Looked like a jolly man with a bunch of reindeer?
It looked like some jolly man and some reindeer. Or maybe it was just something else. I don't know.
Who knows? Do you think...
I saw something.
You saw something. What kind of booby traps would you set to catch Santa? Like, what's the greatest sort of setup one could... Because I never had a chimney, so I couldn't...
I did, but it was no way I was getting through that.
No.
Oh, the insulation, everything.
So how did Santa get in if people didn't have chimneys? Was it just...
We did have a side door. Maybe we just kept using the side door.
Yeah,
I
just...
think we locked it.
Yeah.
Ah. He just knew every year. He was like, can't have that door's open, cunts.
Like, is Santa magical and could, like, break out of, like a bear trap? Not that I'd put a bear trap to catch Santa. It's rather aggressive. But, like, how does one catch Santa?
I don't think there's any way of truly catching Santa. I think you can sight him, but you can't catch him.
Okay.
You can look, but don't touch.
Oh, that's
Santa's rule.
That's the trick to Santa. He doesn't like looky, no touchy.
Yeah. There's something weird about Santa too, is once you turn 18 and start going out on Christmas Eve and being up to the end of the night and then coming home, he just stops coming.
Weird.
The guy just doesn't like when you stay out till 4 a.m. on a Christmas Eve, and then wake up Christmas morning still drunk, and you're like, whoa, is Santa come? And you're like, oh, there's nothing for you. Like, that makes sense. I probably
Because you have
deserve
too
it.
much eggnog, mister.
Oh, well, he has allowed to have a couple sherbets. Why can't I?
He has milk and cookies. That's it. And that is a healthy diet.
Well,
It's
maybe
Santa's
what if I put a little bit of brandy in his milk?
Oh.
Ha ha ha! Don't slay and drink.
Slay Queen, yeah.
Yeah, sleigh Santa.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could drive a sleigh under the influence because you're not really driving.
Yeah,
I feel like the reindeers
you're being
most of
pulled.
the work. Yeah.
But he still has to, like, go in and out of houses. That takes some finesse.
I mean, yeah, he's just stumbling in like, oh, bloody wrong present, sorry.
Bloody Timmy's got a football, punts it through the wall. Happy motherfucking Christmas.
Breaks a window. Here's a baseball bat and a bloody... Here's some vomit for Christmas.
Santa just starts being out. Blah, blah, blah. I think he's having a stroke.
Yeah, Santa's sitting in a club at one point. He's a little too rowdy, too much eggnog. He's like, yeah, I'm Santa.
He's going across, like, one city, and he's like, 3 o'clock, he's like, the club's still open. What am I going for a couple of sherbets or two?
Yeah, eggnog on me, everybody.
So he has the money.
Oh, my God.
He's never out of pocket.
Speaking of stealing things...
Yeah?
Well, like, hijacking Santa.
Yeah.
Do you think this time of year is the perfect time... Like, it's always hard to steal things because you'll get caught. But I'm thinking...
Yeah.
Australia Post vans don't have a lot of security on them.
Okay.
They're post vans.
Yeah, they're just little post guys.
Just little postmen.
It's got chased by dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs just don't like the little shorts.
No, it's confronting for them.
Yeah, like too much leg and ankle and knee.
Oh, and the high socks? No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Do you think it's a viable option as a criminal to steal Christmas presents and cards from Christmas vans? Because you think about all the money that's in a Australia Post mail van, there'd be stacks of cash.
There would be, yeah.
So should we... I'm asking you...
You're asking me to commit a crime with you by robbing a mailman's mail van?
No, we're not hurting him.
No,
this is just...
no, we're just stealing the mailman's mail van.
Yeah.
Not the mailman himself, no.
Oh, I mean, if he wants to tag along.
I mean, we could find a guy to dress up as a dog, chase the mailman, all of a sudden he's lured away.
Yes.
And then we can just go boy duty on the van left behind.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Whoopsie doopsie, we said as we cracked open that door.
We accidentally did it. I think it would get away. I think that's the time to be a criminal.
Think of all the stupidly expensive things that people are sending people. Like, my fucking kids asked for iPod Pros and you give me, like, a Samsung Galaxy, you fuck.
Oh my God, I just wanted a drone. I wanted a Mavic Air.
That was definitely the thing I was going to say next.
Oh, yeah. I think every rich kid gets a drone.
Yeah.
And they crash it, and then they move on with their lives.
Yeah, or they become, like, really faggy drone people. I got a drone, like my whole life now. You should see the HD videos I can take.
I actually take 4K videos. HD so last year.
It's full HD, though.
Oh, well, that's not too bad, bro.
I shoot mine in 8K.
Whoa. That's an expensive drone.
It's like a Samsung bloody TV.
Yeah. That's don't get me a TV. That'd be the worst present.
Wow, somebody bought a TV off me today for Christmas.
No.
In my job I have at some points.
Don't want. That'd be the worst present. What other presents do you think are the worst kind of presents to get?
Well, I think the worst kind of present is something that nobody asked for that's close to the thing you asked for. Like for example, like trains.
Yeah.
Don't go asking for Boko Shay because I got you a fucking Fergus. Damn it! God damn it! Fergus is nowhere near as good as Boko. Sorry for my train rant again, everyone. What's it called? I even said before, I asked for an iPad. Don't get me a Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah.
Or I want a JB voucher, JB Hi-Fi voucher, and you get me an EB Games voucher. Thanks for limiting my selection to just games.
Yes, I was just going to get games from JB.
But they're probably going to be cheaper.
They are.
They usually are.
Yeah.
I'd rather a big W voucher.
So much more diversity there.
Yeah, plus the games are like $50 cheaper. EB Games is a rip-off.
EB Games has great... No, hey, EB Games has a great membership program, and we are all about
No, it doesn't. I'm all about memberships, but not one that require me to buy a PlayStation just to achieve the next level.
No.
I don't like it.
So much trade-in credit, though. But, yeah.
But you get like 6 cents in return.
Yeah, but...
That's a podcast for another day. Merry Christmas.
Membership podcast, the worst. We're talking about Amex, we're talking about EB Games, we're talking about QBD. Great membership program. QBD.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know I even brought it up.
But yeah, that's not a good present. Just sort of something that comes to my mind is what I got last year from my parents was just 2 shirts.
Oh, I also have something about my parents from last year, so this is fun.
Okay.
What do you mean 2 shirts? Is that all they got you in
That's
total?
all they got me. And some
Were they good
socks.
shirts?
They were funny shirts.
Okay. Well, how much do you think they were?
They were bed shirts.
Oh, okay.
They're not like ones I'm wearing out. Be like, look how funny this joke is. Because one of them was, and I admit, I got a good cackle out of it, was, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except sharks. Sharks will kill you.
That is a notion I can get behind.
And I was like, that's a good shirt.
It's a good shirt that I probably just went to bed.
Yeah. What did your parents do to you last year to make you hate Christmas?
Well, I wanted to learn how to play the ukulele.
Yes.
Something I mentioned, I was like, a uke, they're quite cheap. You can get them in a music store, quite priced well.
You can.
They actually get them for $40 at a music shop that was nearby.
Okay.
Quite well priced ukulele that actually works.
Absolutely.
Instead, my mum went to Kmart and bought a Kmart ukulele, which had plastic strings. And it was $30.
Okay.
$10 less than a real ukulele.
Yes.
And I say real because with plastic strings, it wasn't much of a ukulele. The plastic broke instantly.
Yeah.
I strummed it. I was like, that sounds terrible. And I went, ting. And I was like, it gave out somehow. It was like one pull away from being like, we don't bend. No way, guy.
I'm not an actual ukulele. Come on.
And I took it to the music store there. The other ukulele was. I showed him it. And he's like, dude, you know I can't restring that or anything. And I was like, I thought I'd try because I can't return it. And he's like, why don't you just buy one of our ukuleles? So I gave $40 to this man to give me a real ukulele. So in the end, the present cost me money. Not only was it the thing I asked for, but not quite the thing I asked for, it also required me to buy it. Because at that point, I already held it, and I was like, this looks fun.
You felt the musicianship coming through you.
And I still haven't played it.
Yeah.
I tried, I did. I gave up, though.
Hey, that's the thought that counts. Thanks, Tracy.
Thanks, Mum. Worst gifts, baby. Worst gifts.
Well, I hope what is sitting in front of you, Shay, is not one of the worst gifts. We've done... It's currently Christmas Eve.
Is it?
It is.
So I'm bad with days.
So we thought, just while we're on the podcast, we might...
Give each other a present.
A little present. So there's a gift in front of me.
Yes.
And a gift in front of Shay. I might open mine first.
Okay.
It is... Ladies and gentlemen, I'll describe it to you. It's about hand size, wrapped very well.
Is it?
Let's have
Is that the one that I wrapped multiple times with sticky tape or not?
No, it seems like you've done that quite well.
No, okay, that's a present for another
Ladies and
day.
gentlemen, I'm just going to give it a little squeeze into the mic. That sounds good.
That sounds like something.
That sounds like a present. All right, let's see.
There's a little backstory to this present. I was walking past the place I was at looking for things, and it was just sitting on a shelf, and I thought, that's fun. I'm going to get that.
And then you got it.
I got it.
Wow.
It was nowhere near the place it belongs.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I just found it. I think it also
this is the one you wrapped.
No, I double wrapped this one, did I?
I don't think so.
I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, it looks double wrapped. Some presents are double wrapped, some are just covered in sticky tape. I'm a bad wrapper of things.
Yes. So you were walking by.
Yeah.
Saw this not in the place it belonged.
Yeah, it was in the closed section. It's not closed.
Okay, and you went, this is it.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to open it now, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought you were already there. Doing it.
No, it's double wrapped.
Yeah, I double wrapped it.
Good. Okay.
One layer is off. Second layer to come.
All right.
You walked out when I was wrapping this one the first time, so I double wrapped it because I fucked up the wrapping. How nice is that? I double wrapped it.
Oh my god! It's Lego Super Mario. It's a tiny little packet, and we've got 10 to collect.
And it cost me $12.
It cost you $12?
I didn't know how much it was. I found it not where it belongs.
All right, well, let's open the present. Let's see.
It's Lego Mario. This one goes out to the cold one.
All right,
I hope it's a goober.
Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a bullet bill, it seems.
Oh, BB, baby.
BB.
One B away from being the bunk bed bullet boys.
Well, there you go. Well, I'll build that maybe throughout the course of the show.
Okay, it looks fun. There's a lot of black tiles.
Yeah, that's
the colour of a bullet bill, Shay, yes.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Well, thank you, my friend. That's a great little present. Now, you've got your present ahead.
It's just the degree of love that I have for him by buying him something I found that came up on my walk around. I was like, that's a funny present.
That is a funny present.
Sorry, brother. It's my present. May I open it?
You can go for it.
I feel like it's a game or a DVD all of a sudden.
Okay.
By feeling it.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, let me just have another feel. That's definitely now a DVD.
Okay.
Just a couple guesses.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, it's Lego.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Interesting.
not... Okay, maybe it's not Lego. I don't know. It's definitely not... Shapes. Cheddar Shapes, is it?
No.
That's... Can I guess the movie?
You can.
Is it any Spider-Man movies?
It is not.
Well, this sucks. Is it Impractical Jokers?
It is not Impractical
Well, this sucks. Oh, it's double wrapped.
Double wrapped.
You fucking kidding me? You bought me Lego too. I hope it's not any of the Lego things that I may have considered getting you. It is not.
Thank God.
Thank God.
It's a little Lego set. What is it of, Shay?
There's a dog and the robber.
Yeah.
And
a policeman.
and a policeman, and it's a jewel heist.
Ooh. That might be fun to build.
That would be fun to build. Thank you, buddy. Is the only other thing left in here this apparent DVD or game-looking thing?
Yeah.
It's not Spider-Man and not Impractical Jokers.
Not Spider-Man, not Impractical Jokers.
It's Danny Phantom Season 3.
That would be great, but no, sorry, it is not.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV show.
TV show. Is something we've watched recently?
No, it isn't.
Is something I've ever watched?
I don't think either of us have watched it.
This is confusing.
This is quite confusing.
Is it something we're gonna watch at some point?
I think we'll like it.
Because we own it now.
We do.
Boy duty. Let's have a look-see doodle. It's season 1 of Young Rock.
Young Rock season 1.
Season 1 of Young Rock.
Yeah, what a great show.
Something that has been on the Gold Case for a couple of weeks. That's funny. I've actually seen the first episode of this.
Oh, there you go.
It's about The Rock.
Well, who would have thought?
I didn't.
No?
No. Why did you get this?
How great!
It's actually really funny.
What a great show we can watch.
Wow, we can see all the classic moments from his career, especially WWE, I'm sure.
Wow.
You said that these work together.
I don't think I remember saying that.
Before we sat down and you said it's a two-parter of some sort, I was like, okay, well, it's Box of Shapes, and maybe, I don't know,
a movie
some
to
chocolate.
watch while I eat a Box of Shapes. Yeah. No, not...
It's a Cops and Robbers Lego set and a Young Rock Season 1.
Don't see why you don't see the connection.
I don't know why either. I hope you enjoy my $12 mini kit of Bullet Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll save all my presents for Grimmers.
But goodness.
Yeah.
Well, let's... I'm just going to start building this Bullet Bill. Shay, do you have anything to bring up while...
Oh, well,
Jack
actually,
builds?
of course, I have a story to tell you.
Oh, go for it.
It's not a story. It's just it's a fable from my childhood.
Oh, go for it.
I don't know if many people know this about such great literatures, which is called books, of course.
Yep, I have heard of
if you don't know this.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
This is one of my favourite Christmas stories to date.
Oh, okay.
Do you mind if I read a little bit from a page?
Oh, no, please go ahead. I'm excited to hear what story you have to tell us. What's the title of this story?
I see if you can figure it out.
Oh, okay.
It'll be given away moments into me reading. It's a visual read, so hopefully it all comes through. You ready, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
You have better written your letters to Santa, John says, as Garfield looks at the ringing phone. Hello, John says to the ringing phone. Yes, he is here, John says. Who's calling? John says. This is Santa, the phone says.
What?
You paged my beeper, says the phone. Garfield reaches over to John. Here's my list. You paged Santa? John says. Hey, his email server was down. I've been trying all morning, Garfield says. End of comic strip. One of my favourite pages from my favourite Garfield comics. The Christmas special.
Did you see that in the paper this morning? Is that where you got
No,
that
I
from?
didn't actually.
Okay.
I looked up some pages from Christmas Garfields.
Hey, well, thank you for sharing with that. That might have to become a recurring segment on the podcast, is Shay reads Garfield. Well, thank you for sharing, Shay. That was...
It's alright. Hopefully it got you through your build.
I'm almost there. Can you just remind me of the punchline of that joke again? Sorry, just what was that final...
You mean after all that time, as John was on the phone to Santa Claus, that Garfield finally reached over with his list that at the start John asked him how his letter to Santa was going. And Garfield had paged Santa, and John was quite upset about being paged by... John was upset that Santa got paged by Garfield, the silly cat.
Oh.
And then he was like, well, of course I'm gonna page Santa because his email has been down all morning. How am I supposed to get through to Santa when I can't contact him?
I mean, John...
Garfield thinks with a stern look on his face.
Oh.
I have multiple Garfield reads for Santa Claus, but let's keep those for another fable.
Well, I look forward to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Shay. Thanks, editor.
And myself, by myself. He said politely.
And just by you recapping that final page, Bullet Bill is done. We'll post a picture to our Instagram. Go follow us.
Go follow us on Instagrams, boys and ladies and gents. That is a bullet bill, yes.
That is a $12 bullet bill.
That cost me $12.
That's what that is. Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of a $12 bullet bill, I'm sure you'll think of exactly what you're going to see.
Well, thank you for listening to my my Garfield read. I hope you enjoyed it.
I loved it.
Thank you. Yes, well, I'm glad you enjoyed your present. I am very thankful for my present, Jack.
The best present you gave then was your Garfield story. So I feel like I gave you a two-parter and you gave me a two-parter. So thank you. And they were closely interlinked. So
they were. Bullet Bills and Garfield cats.
Perfect.
Sorry, it would have sounded better because Bullet Bill has two things and Garfield just has one.
Hey, that's
it's
right.
Garfield. Enough said. Well, Jack, this merry little podcast shall continue on outside all the fun we've had for giving each other gifts. Do you know what we're going to do for Christmas lunch?
I don't.
Do you not know? There's this little thing in Japan where they have started to have KFC for lunch. And since me and you aren't going home for Christmas, I thought maybe we should get KFC and act like the Japanese.
Is that it's
a thing.
It's a thing they do.
Yeah, they started having KFC for Christmas as their Christmas lunch.
That's great. I'm on board with that.
Did you not know that?
When did you find that out?
It's always been a thing, but I also had to look up when it became a tradition. And that is a question I couldn't actually find from the article I have still sitting up on my phone. Maybe 1980s? I don't know. But yeah, it's a huge thing to have Christmas lunch at KFC or to get KFC in Japan.
Well, I think that sounds like a great plan.
Because I'm not cooking.
Oh,
just
no.
a heads up.
We're getting quite drunk on Christmas, I
Couple eggnogs with the boys.
Oh my god, Santa might bloody pop in. He's like, that looks like a fun house to be a part of.
A bloody mansion, I tell you. It smells like chicken and bloody custardy alcohol.
Ugh.
That's what eggnog is.
Yeah, that's us. That's us.
That's Christmas, bitches.
It doesn't sound appealing when you put it like that.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. That's why I never really liked it. It's not like custard and brandy or some shit.
Some weird shitty mix.
Bloody Aussies.
I'm looking forward to getting a little rowdy with you, my friend. We'll do presents. We'll do some KFC.
Yeah.
And we'll have a bit of fun. Maybe watch some anime. Maybe go full Japanese.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm glad our Christmas is all sorted for the time being. Anything you have to touch on over there? On your end of the board?
Yeah, we're sort of...
kind of been carrying the podcast this week, ladies and gentlemen. Jack has lots of questions today.
Lots of questions. Yeah, wasn't the question episode like the other week?
Yeah, but it's... When I ask questions, I have to go full Shay mode.
You've gone pretty full Shay mode.
I have, because you keep asking me questions and I keep answering them.
And you've been a star.
I know what I is.
You got it, Mabe.
Yeah, Mabe.
I've got a survey question of the week.
A Jack survey question of the week?
Yeah, we didn't have one last week just purely because we were so invested in People Suck. And this week, we're all about Christmas.
Okay, merry, merry, merry.
Merry Christmas to you, Shay. So my question this
week...
Merry
Christmas to all!
And to all a good...
Fuck off. Sorry. Oh, it's not the end. I'm kidding.
No, we're not saying
Don't go away yet.
This survey question was brought to me today by Brandon. Shout out to Brandon.
Brandoza.
And, yes, that's him. And John. They brought this to my attention. They said, Jack, you're a Jack survey question master.
Yes, it is named after you, so I'd hope.
It is. And they said, what is afternoon and what is evening? What time would you allocate the crossover point from when you could say good afternoon to good evening. And there was 2 options they gave to me.
Okay.
5 p.m. or 6 p.m.
Well, I disagree with both. Afternoon is definitely past 12.
Yes.
That's when it kind of begins.
Yes.
But I also consider it whenever you've had lunch.
Okay.
Because once you've had lunch, that's that crossover point.
Yeah.
That's your middle day meal.
Okay.
The next thing from the afternoon to evening would be the moment the sky changes colour. Because it changes colour at different times all around the world.
It does.
So whenever it starts to stop being like, oh, the sun's in the sky, to, oh, sun's going down, big boy, that's evening.
Okay. Because it does change. That was what they sort of brought up today, was it changes on the season as well. Because winter, it does go dark a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But the general consensus was 6 felt like a reasonable evening time. That was...
It varies. Some people have tea at 5:30.
True.
Dinner.
We sort of... A few people were like 5:30 to 6 is sort of like where you could probably say evening. The general consensus was, out of the 18 people I asked, 12 people said 6. 6 people said 5. That's lots of numbers.
Yeah.
Google, the search engine, said 6 p.m.
Okay.
One of my other colleagues said 7 p.m.
Okay, I like that guy.
And one of my other colleagues said he doesn't say either of them, he would just say hi. And I respect that.
I like that guy.
R1 Spam said that. R1 Spam said he would say hi, not...
Guys, go to R1 Spam's channel and just go, hello there. And you have to say it, you have to pronounce it like it's coming straight from Star Wars.
That's it, you got to do a little, like, Obi-Wan says.
Yeah, Obi-Wan says...
Should I do it now to prove to him that you're...
Should I go to his channel right now and
Yeah.
write hello there?
Go.
Hey, R1 Spam, I'm doing this live right now. It's hello there. But I want everyone to know that the BBB did it live from the podcast. It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday.
Go follow R1 Spam. Well, Jack, I hope R1 Spam has a good Christmas, and I hope everyone else does.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas, something that this podcast was apparently about at one point or two. How about we fly through some quick-fire wish list or Christmas list things that we want?
For this year?
Any year.
Any year.
Any year that you wanted something rather. This is just a quick-fire round to say that I wanted it.
Alright.
Also, for things that I might be able to get you one day.
Okay, I don't know.
Or other people.
Okay.
Dawn, your mother.
Yeah.
Here's some ideas.
Alright, Shane, you want to start us off?
Yep, I sure do. My first wish list thing that I want is jeans that fit perfectly around my nice sexy ass.
Oh, interesting. Mine's a little different to that. Mine is a pocket pussy.
Hot.
What?
To just have the wings but not the Red Bull.
Yeah, I don't want all that caffeine. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
not bad for my teeth.
No, I want a green machine. I'm bringing that
You're
back.
bringing that back. I heard you wanted it.
Yeah.
I want some Christmas pud.
Oh,
It's a little bit cheeky
cheeky
pud.
Oh,
Just a little
are you full, Shay?
No, I'm always have some more
Some
chocolate.
cheeky pud indeed.
Oh, no, but it's cheeky pud.
Shay, you know what I want as well for Christmas?
Yeah,
Another mansion.
me too.
Yeah.
I also want a will to live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I find it hard this kind of year.
It's tough.
It's a tough part of the year.
Yeah, it's
I can't afford things.
Oh, it's too tough. Money just flying out of the account.
Yeah.
You know another thing I want, Shay?
Yeah.
Season 2 of Young Rock.
Yeah, oh my god. Please don't tell me that's a part of the presents I'm getting.
Please get me Season 2.
Christmas already sucks.
Season 2.
We don't even know what we like it.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Shot the Gold Coast.
It was.
Oh man. Well, speaking of wanting a mansion, Jack, I want a castle for my cat to run around in.
Oh, so
A
cute.
whole cat castle.
So sweet. She
Also-
deserves it.
Also, a great spin-off to the show Castle. It's just
Yeah.
a cat pretending
Yeah.
to be Nathan Fillion.
Great. Very interesting show. Was that your last one?
I actually have one more. I
Okay.
apparently can't count.
No, that's right. My final one is I'd like 1,000 subscribers.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. Merry Christmas.
I'd also like to be able to make Chinese food like I'm a Chinese person.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want 1,000 subscribers? I want a race change.
Well, no. Race change. Just a culinary skill.
I just want a race's skills.
Yeah, you just want to be able to cook up a mean honey chicken.
That's when I'm about to bloody cook up some mean honey chick.
We said that We said that last week. We sort of said
Did I?
that. Yeah, we were talking about.
Well, it's clearly something I want.
Yeah, you said you don't want an Australian behind the kitchen in a Chinese restaurant.
That is true, but it's a different thing.
It is.
Now
you want to have that skill. You want to wok.
Yeah, we need a wok. Send me a wok, friends.
Yeah, I got a wok.
It's a good start to be able to make Chinese food, apparently.
Well,
but again, it won't taste as good because I'm an Australian.
No, you'll get the skill. Well, that's a good quick-fire list of things we want for Christmas.
Yeah, any ideas out there, people, for you that you haven't got me a Christmas present? There you go.
Send in an email to us about your dream Christmas list.
No,
what do you want?
Send it to Shay, because Shay loves Christmas and he loves people, and he will definitely take everything you send him.
Yeah, start the email with to Shay.
Yeah.
When you send it into the bunkbedbuddiesbbb@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's us, I'm sure.
That is.
Okay, cool. I forget.
Well, that was a lovely podcast, spreading that Christmas cheer.
Bit of a merry podcast.
Bit of a merry podcast, indeed. We got some presents to share. I got a little Bullet Bill.
I got season 1 of Young Rock.
I mean, can't wait for season 2.
Is there a season 2?
They're filming it on the Gold Coast.
They are, actually, yes.
Anything else, Shay?
Well, all my Christmas cheer has just about given up. I am over Christmas. It is hot in Australia. I don't know what America's talking about. I'm having a very sweltering Christmas.
Yeah, it is hot. It is sweaty.
Cheers to Santa Claus.
Cheers to Santa Claus, absolutely.
Who apparently was ringing this week, but we had to keep putting his phone call on hold. Because we're kind of cheeky bastards.
He's busy. It's Christmas Eve. We can't.
But he keeps ringing.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, shut him up.
Yeah. So, well, we'll maybe get to Santa next week. We might just get him while he's not busy. He's been very busy prepping. We weren't able to get him, so...
Yeah.
Well, that's it. We'll talk to Santa next week. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to the podcast. And as we always say...
Catch you out for now.